Hey friends, this video is showcasing where we have been while we've been missing in action for about 8 months now. My name's Julie, and I've been near zero waste since August 1st, 2020. My partner Jamie, who couldn't be with us for this video, he has reduced his waste dramatically since I've moved in with him in December 2020. This is Eco-Conscious Adventures, where we show tips and tricks on how to be more eco-conscious. And you can also check out our Instagram channel for those quick tips and tricks and some cat life videos, as we are living in an RV with 3 cats. Just topped up the kitties' water and food. They're still sleeping. Next up, make sure these chickens have fresh water. And there's one now. Let's top it up. There's where the hose is attached. It's just carried across the yard from the house to the watering hole for the wild horses that are not here yet. It was a little chilly last night, and this is the first time all the chickens and roosters have been in this coop together. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know, you want out of there. It's not chilly nighttime anymore. So where we are is kind of like a desert, and when the night gets pretty cold, it gets pretty cold even in the warmer season. So they probably came in here to warm up. We're gonna get it. Determination! Pry it open down here. Release of the chickens and roosters. Woo! Were you all cozy in there last night? You kept each other warm? Oh, and there's the second rooster, giving the alpha his space, making himself big. And the third rooster also giving alpha his space. These two kind of hang out, just the two of them. Alpha is like, these chicks are mine. I want to show you one of these tiny little eggs I've been finding in the hay for the horses almost every morning. Just one. Look at how tiny that is. Now, if the horses do come while I'm feeding the chickens, they will eat the chicken feed if I haven't fed them first. This is why I feed the horses some hay first. If they come along when I'm feeding the chickens, they go for the hay. Now to feed chickens and roosters. And that is the alpha rooster right there. Alright, here we go. Thank you for all your wonderful eggs. Thank you. Whoa. And then they free range all day and just get what they can from nature. Worms and such. Now, these 2 spots seem to be the favorite laying spot. Got 4 in there and another 3 in there to go with our little itty bitty baby one. Lots of chickens drinking. Just gonna turn the water off because the horse water is pretty full. Hey! And I have a fanny pack of doggy and kitty treats. And here is Jade. Say hi, Jade. And Sophia. Getting ready for treatsies. Alright, girls. Oh, you're both sitting so nice. Look at that. You know what's coming. Good girls. Sophia is Jade's daughter. Yeah, mama and daughter. Good girls. Now it's time to test the eggs, just to make sure they're all good to go. We grab a bowl and put some water in it. Baby egg in. We want to make sure it stays on the bottom of the bowl and there's no floating of the egg. It's good to go. And I'll do that for each and every egg before I put them in my friend's fridge, and just take enough for this morning for Jamie and I. Good morning, Sid. Oh, big yawn. Did you want your morning treatsies? Hi. This is Mr. Sid. And he gets morning treatsies too, just like the puppies. Hey, some treats. He loves his treats. Yeah. Sometimes he's my shadow in the farmyard. While I'm feeding the other animals, he'll just follow me around like yesterday morning. Jamie and I alternate days as to when we do it. And it is the litter box for our 3 kitties. Compostable litter. It is wood pellets. Let's get their poops out of here. I noticed the poops dry very quickly, and they just make their way into the wild horse poops on the property here, ways away from the RV and all other buildings where people aren't going to be walking. I find it has very little smell, and even less once it's cleaned out, and we do clean it daily, sometimes twice daily, because it's 3 cats in a small space. This is a cool litter box in the fact that it has holes in the bottom. It lifts up into different parts. So we got 3 sections. The top part, and there's holes in the bottom, so we can shake it into the bottom part, one of the bottom parts, and then have a fresh bottom part after. So shaking, it gets the sawdust, because it's wood pellets, so when it's urinated on, when wood pellets get wet, it turns to sawdust, just damp sawdust. And so it's very easy, instead of clumping like a traditional cat litter, it just goes through the holes in the bottom into the catch tray, and it catches the damp sawdust. It's just sawdust, and that is all the urine, and because it's dried out with the sawdust, it brings down the smell. And because it's just wood pellets, it's just sawdust, it can also go on the ground. 100% compostable kitty litter. Some wild horses that come up and visit. Hi. Had a lick of the salt block. There's Jamie over there. Hey, honey.
It's day 4 of learning how to drive. My 99 Jeep TJ. There is 421,000 kilometers on the odometer, and I've driven it for 13 years. It's a Poppy for every year that I've owned it up there, and yeah, so here we go. So tell me what you do, babe.
Well, first I'm going to put the brake on, and the clutch in,
right,
and then take the e-brake off.
Oh, the e-brake. Okay.
And and then...
All right.
Okay, it's in neutral.
Okay.
So with the clutch in, I'm going to put it into first.
All right.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
And clutch out. Whoa,
And we're
a little
going.
too fast. Oh no, it worked. No stall. Yay.
Well, we were rolling downhill, so we had that going for us.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're off and running. First gear.
All right. Woo! It's our only vehicle now, so I gotta learn how to drive it. So I gotta brake and clutch.
All right. Seatbelts are all on. Came to a complete stop
And then...
perfectly.
Oh,
And
how is it I always stall at this stop? Kitty's watching the chickens and roosters. Hey, Louise, what is that? Huh? The kitties are meeting Sid. And Jamie's out there brushing Sid. Bearing compost on the go. This is how we keep it zero waste as we travel. First, we dig a hole where it's safe to dig. Next, we put the compost in the hole. And a tip to keep smell down is to freeze your compost in a bag. And here, if we back up, we can see from here to here is where compost has already been buried, and none of it has been dug up in any way by anything. Another way to keep smell down would be to put some coffee grounds on top, and it does decompose very quickly when in the soil because worms are naturally already there and other critters to help it decompose rapidly. It's nice to see so many horses are still here. Since a number of them were captured and taken to be used for meat or glue or whatever they're used for on the open market. Grateful that so many are still here. Beautiful wild horses. It's fun helping out on this mini farm of our friends here. Wonderful, wonderful people, not charging us money to stay here, and we've been here for almost a month already. Just amazing people who believe in free trade, you know, the free exchange of goods and services, friendship, and gifts towards one another, gifts of service. And that's why I have been, well, one of the reasons why I have been taking care of the animals, as you saw in this video. The other is I find it very therapeutic to be around animals and to feed them and make sure they have all they need and just be one of those people that has loving care for all life. Gardening as well. Lots of gardening and maintaining the landscape. Landscaping and animal care is so much fun. It's so rewarding. I find both so therapeutic. So if you haven't tried either, I would suggest trying caring for at least one animal, one house plant, and see how it goes. Start small and expand. It's nurturing. One of the people letting us stay here, we traded, she had a couple bikini tops that she was going to sell, and I had a magic bullet, like the whole set, which I was going to sell. And she's like, if you like both of these tops, we could do some free exchange. So sure enough, I have 2 new to me bikini tops, and she has a new to her magic bullet set, and it was free exchange. So there's so many ways to trade goods and services, and that's just a few examples. Merry Christmas, y'all! Thanks for joining us for this segment of Eco-Conscious Adventures. We look forward to hearing from you in the comments below on any ideas as to where we go from here. In a month from now, at the end of April, we are to leave our current location where we have been for 7 months in total at the end of April. Not sure where we're going next yet, so we'll see where the adventures take us, and we'll stay eco-conscious along the way. Hey friends, this video is going to showcase where we have been while we have been missing nerves or anything.
Yeah, see, that's what happens when you put a GoPro camera on your handlebars.
Distraction.
Okay, so you're in gear. So clutch in, turn the key. There you go. Okay, now let the clutch out, but feather it a little bit better.
We'll take the launcher too. Oh, it was recording.